All right, folks, check day 22, the day before Thanksgiving. It looks like today's mainly going to be reworking sets. We had a lot of rain, and a lot of my sets look like this. So, whole bunch of mud in here, and this kind of thing will freeze over real quick. Even when you put antifreeze on it after it's washed out, it'll freeze real easily. So I'm going to skim the top of all the traps that are set. I'm going to retop them, add more antifreeze, put dry dirt in there, and then I'm going to re-lure just about everything. So 72 sets to get re-lured and fixed. And I'm starting late because I chose to sleep in and enjoy my morning rather than bust my butt like I have been every other day when I work. I've worked the last 7 days straight and slept 4 hours a night. So I'm gonna get all this done, and hopefully we'll have some catches. I'll be able to check in with catches. I think we will. I antifreeze pretty much everything yesterday before it froze last night, and it's gonna get up about 55 today. Tomorrow it's gonna freeze again overnight, but it's gonna get up 65 tomorrow day. So I'll probably take the girls with me in the morning, and instead of setting real heavy on these 2 days off, I'm probably just gonna hang out with the kiddos and enjoy the trap line. And hopefully tomorrow we'll definitely have some stuff in traps with the cool weather. I expect to have a coyote or two today too. I had 4 sets that weren't working overnight. One of them's right here at this location. This got run over by a truck that was in here picking up hay bales. They picked up all the hay bales on this other side of this west side of the property, and it got flipped off by a truck. But then since then something came in and dug it out. So yesterday when I looked at it, it was just flipped off, and tonight it was dug out. So a lot of work to go. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so I got 7.5 hours of daylight, 7 hours of daylight, and I'm going to use it just reworking everything. I might add a couple sets, but I don't count on it. I would like to have 72 fresh working sets up overnight. So it's gonna take some time. We're gonna get at it, and I'll check back with you when I get something caught in a trap. Well, talk about weird ass happenings on the trap line. I drive up the road, and it runs right up the middle of one of the properties I'm about to set, and I find this in the middle of the road. Somebody had killed a coyote, skinned it, and took the head off. I can't believe that. Someone just left it in the middle of the road. Now I wonder if somebody's in here trapping in the spot I'm going to be trapping at. We don't have a whole lot of overlap on trappers around here. There's maybe 7 trappers that I know of that live in the county, and only 3 of them do nuisance work. And you know, I don't know, maybe this coyote fell off their buggy, or maybe I had a coyote in a trap somewhere and someone took it and skinned it. I don't know. We'll find out, because I got a lot of traps on this road, you know, near the road. We can't trap on the road, but we you know, I like to be close enough to the road where I can check them pretty easily, and I don't have to go right into properties. Especially 2 of the properties that I have here, they're going to be set up similar to that. And I run this road every day, and it's weird that coyote's sitting in the middle of the road like that. If if the city found that, or the local police chief was told about it, or somebody locally in town was told about it, they'd assume I did it. Left that coyote sitting right there, because they all know I'm trapping here. So that's a mess. I'm going to take this dog. I'm going to dispatch, or I'm going to dump it properly somewhere where it's not right in the middle of the damn road without a head. And weird shit today. Hadn't caught nothing yet, but I've only checked 8 traps. I had to check and reset 8 traps. I went in town to get some lunch. Started late, so I'm actually, instead of reworking everything, I'm gonna antifreeze some of the stuff that looks like it works fine, and rebait everything I can, and I'm actually gonna set some new traps on this property. So that's why I pulled up over here, and I probably wouldn't have come down this road at all had I not planned to set a couple locations up here on this property and check this beaver pond out. And I found that. So I'm glad I'm the one that found it. But it's horse shit that it's sitting there. Dominion out. All right, folks. Ken here. First catch of the day, anyway. It's been a wild morning so far. I started a little late because I wanted to relax, and I worked some sets. Took me about an hour to work 8 sets because I had to pull some and move them and reset a couple. And realized I was probably in a little deeper than I wanted to be when it came to making remakes today. So I went to the town and got something to eat. Came back and checked out a property, and I found that dog that had his head cut off and had been skinned sitting in the middle of the road. Then I pull up my next location. I got a trap missing, and somebody stole the trap from me. I could see they had size 13 boots, and they were driving a big truck, but it wasn't a dually. And they walked up there and stole a set. I guess they just saw it sitting on the ground because it's a set I caught that domestic in yesterday, and I didn't reset it. I left it sitting right in its hole, but it wasn't very deep, you know. It wasn't really wallered out at all. And he must have seen it when he drove by and ran up there and grabbed it and stole it. But he wasn't intelligent enough, I guess, to see the set that was 10 yards away from it that he walked right over, and he didn't take that. So I pulled that set so I didn't lose it. I was using Bridger number 3s over there anyway, so I wasn't out a whole lot if I lost anything, but I knew it was possible to lose something, but I didn't plan on it. But my next location I showed up to, pulled up on this guy, and this is the same set I had a coyote in yesterday. The first set I ever set. This was it. And there was a good sized female in here yesterday, and I got this male pup in here today. But if you look, I don't know if you can tell, but look how long those legs are. Let's see if we can get him to move a little bit. His tail's huge. You want me to pet you? Well, you are going to let me pet you. Huh, that's nice. Tail's huge, okay? And his legs are real long. And he's got big paws. He's got big paws down there. But he's still just a pup from this year, so it was good to catch him, get him out of here, because who knows what kind of damage he'd have done over the next 2 years if he'd been running wild. He's a big old dude. So, but his fur's no good. His fur looks like crap. It is what it is. I've only checked about 14 sets, and I've only got about 4.5 hours left of daylight, maybe 5. What time is it? Yeah, I got just about 4 hours of daylight left. So it is what it is. We're going to make sure everything's working overnight. I've got 1 set stolen and 1 set I pulled that was right next to it, so that means I got 70 sets in the ground right now. And I'm gonna try and find a place to put in 2 more sets. I have places, but it's a little bit too exposed to that road, and I don't want to lose any more sets over there. So I'm gonna have to find some spots that aren't so exposed. You know, they just cut all the beans, and the hay fields are really cut down because they hayed not too long ago. So you can see pretty well for half mile real easy. So I need to find some spots that are a little bit secluded, got some brush around it or whatever, and make sure I don't lose any more traps. But I'm sure we're gonna have something else bouncing today, and I'll get back at you when we do. All right, folks, I guess this is the second entry, kind of third entry if you count me showing you that dead dog earlier. And we got us a pretty good sized coon. Last animal I caught in this trap was a really big coon, and that is a big one. I hadn't skinned a coon yet. That one doesn't look very good, but he's big. Maybe it's a sow, actually. Yep. Got you twisted up in there, huh? No more turkey eggs for you, huh? Yeah, no more turkey eggs for you. You're done. That's a big one. Big coon. Last coon I caught in this trap was 4X. This looks like it's close to 4X. I'll take a look at the underbelly and see how it looks. Yeah, I know you're pissed, aren't you? Belly shot. There's the underbelly right there. Boar. Yep, it's a boar. Yeah. Hi, you gonna let me pet you? Can I pet you? Huh? Get a hold of your tail? You're not gonna let me pet you? Well, it is what it is. Get this dude out of here and check the rest of these sets in this property and move on down the line. I'll let you guys know if we catch anything else. Till then, Dominion out. Well, this is the next vlog entry for the 22nd check day. And I finally connected on another cat. It's the second cat I've caught so far. Kind of a long cat, but you can see that fur's nowhere near ready. Still not a big cat, but gonna be a long one. I'll definitely release it, and it'll be if I don't catch it again later this year and it's nice and furred up, then it'll live on till the next time I catch it, and it'll get bigger. It's a pretty big cat, so I'm burning daylight. I didn't get half the stuff done I planned on doing today, so it is what it is. We're gonna go have fun with the family, hang out, probably take a nap and rest up a little bit since I got the time to do it. And I got one dog I think I might skin. I got to take a real good look at it. And I still got, I don't know, 14, 16 traps left in here. 14 traps left in here to check, so we could have something else. I've had a couple of coyotes back in here already, so who knows. But for now, it looks like this cat might be the end of it, or at least it's the highlight of it. So I'm going to get this cat released, record it for the TV show, and we're going to move on down the line. All right, folks. I can't see shit. Decent day. One bobcat, one coyote, one trap stolen, and you know, fixed a whole bunch of sets. Didn't fix them all. Hell, I didn't fix half of them, but a lot of them are in good working order. Cover up the trap pan, add some antifreeze, good to go. When you get a big washout and you got, you know, mud, that all the mud on top of the trap gets washed out. If your trap's levers, if your trap jaws are exposed and you just dig out the levers, make sure that there's no, you know, really hard mud on top of them, then add antifreeze and fresh dirt over the top to cover it, that trap's going to go off. As long as you got a pan cover. If you don't have a pan cover, you're going to have to get in there and clean everything out. So that's really one of the big benefits of pan covers, is being able to, you know, reset after rain really quickly. But I didn't spend a bunch of time resetting. I only did probably the first half of the line. After that, I got sick of being out here and decided I want to go home, hang out with the family. And hell, I've been out since 10 a.m. and it's almost 5. So it's an hour to 5. It's 4 o'clock, 4:10. So it is what it is. It'll be a little while before I get home. There's no more catches for today. Unfortunately, we just had the one coyote, but we did have another cat. I'm excited about that. I like knowing that there's cats still in here after I caught 29 cats on this property and released 9 of them. I knew there'd be some, but you know, they're going to start moving a little better over the next few weeks, and then in about a month and a half, they're going to move real hard. We're going to see the big toms moving, and I'm ready for it. I just got to get this coyote stuff figured out first. I'm not going to run 160 traps whenever I'm pushing for cats. I'm gonna, you know, I got 72 out now. I plan to put another 24 out within the next week, and I'm probably going to run, you know, 96 to 108 traps for coyotes until about the end of December, and I'm going to pull half those. And I'm going to operate the ones that I know where there's cats at, keep those up and running, and kind of transition the lures over, and then start making some new stuff whenever it comes to new sets for cats specifically. So, and I'll still pick up dogs in those sets. It happens all the time, but it is what it is. We're going to get on, you know, get back in the house and get everything taken care of, and get some food in the belly and hang out with the family. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Dominion out.